Hey, what's up, everyone? Happy Talk It Up Tuesday. This is Michael Damon here with you for Talk It Up Tuesday, joined in the studio by Imani Ray. Imani, how you doing today?
What's up? What's up, y'all? I'm doing pretty good today. It's been an eventful day so far.
How's it really? How's it really? I saw your little surprise video
Yeah,
earlier today. I know people are probably like, what in the world is going on in that video? That was good.
yeah. I gotta get the YouTube video up because people are asking lots of questions.
I bet. I bet. So, welcome everybody to Talk It Up Tuesday. Happy New Year. This is, I believe, our first time with you in 2023. Is that right? Our first time back?
Yeah, first episode.
Um, Cool, cool. So, welcome to 2023. There's been a lot of stuff going on, as you all know. Today, we are here to give some updates. We have Amani, who's going to be introducing a new project that she's working on. And want to hear from everyone out there. How y'all doing? How's your new year so far? Let us know that you can hear us and that you can see us by typing in the comments, telling us what city you're from, and hitting that share button. That'll let us know that we're all good to go. I do see one confirmation from YouTube. Loretta Camp is here. She says, hello, Michael, and hello, Amani. Hey, Mom, how you doing? Welcome to Talk It Up Tuesday. Happy New Year to you.
Okay,
Who
good.
else we got? Jojo Pa. Hello, Jojo Pa. Happy New Year. She says, greetings, Michael and Amani. Happy New Year. Thank you for tuning
Happy
in
New
to
Year,
Talk It Up
everyone.
Tuesday. Yeah. So, hey, everybody, thank you all for being here with us today. Today episode is going to be about a number of different topics, but one of the main topics that we're going to talk about today is self discovery. And Imani's going to lead us with that segment. I'm going to do some updates real quick just to kind of let you know what's going on in the Be Well community. Talk It Up Tuesday is brought to you by BeWellMagazines.com. Every Tuesday, we host Talk It Up Tuesday and give you an opportunity to find out what's happening in our world and in our businesses. And then, if there's anybody who's out there listening who has something going on, please share that in the comments so that we can bring it up on our screen and let people who are watching on YouTube and Facebook and multiple places know what you got going on in your business. So we want to talk up your business when we can as too. As far as what's going on here on our side, I'm going to do some introductions. I'm sorry, some updates real quick about a couple of things that are happening in the Be Well community. And then I'm going to just share something with you that, through my own personal business through Remerge Media that I launched. So something that's time sensitive that I want you to know about is that Be Well magazine this year has a membership program. And one of the memberships levels, which is a gold membership, is currently on sale for $179. For $179, you're going to get a ad in Be Well magazine. So there's 4 issues per year. You can get a half-page ad in each issue, all for just $179 for the year. In addition to the ad, you're going to get a copy of Be Well magazine. I have some Be Well magazines here somewhere. Here we go. I have them here with me. So you will be inside this magazine, which gets printed to our members and sent to the members. And then you'll also get listed in the digital magazine, which is available online. Your ad will be hyperlinked so people can visit your website and all that good stuff. And then you'll also get a 20% discount code that you can use throughout the year for Be Well live events. That's going to be some virtual events and also some in person events. The memberships come in 3 different levels. Currently, we are looking for 2 types of people, 3 types of people. People for the gold membership. That's going to end that special rate of $179 tomorrow. Then it's going up to about $400 and some dollars. We have a platinum membership. Platinum members are for those of you who are ready to take your business to a new level. You're ready to launch a course, get your podcast, get your YouTube going. You want to work with me, work with Amani to get your content straight. All of that stuff. We're pouring all of our efforts into that platinum package level. So if your business is at that point where you're like, I'm tired and I can't do no more about myself, and I really need to ramp this up, I'm going to highly encourage you to sign up for a platinum membership. That comes in an annual and a monthly payment plan that you can choose from. Visit bewellmagazines.com, go to the membership page and find that. Last but not least, we have our publishing partner. So Be Well Magazine is expanding and looking for partners in 10 different cities. Right now, I believe we have 5 cities on the list. I think 2 of the spaces are locked up. Arizona, Charlotte, and Tempe are locked up. We have a couple of them who are still pending. But we also have some other cities. So through the publishing partner, what happens is publishing partners are people who agree to be the Be Well representative for their city. We're going to get the engine behind you to run Be Well Magazine in your city, and you'll be the face and the host of that with our support in the background. And it's going to open the door for you as a partner to be able to share in revenue. So if you're interested in that, if you're someone who has a network of women that you work with, that you want to help those women get what's in the platinum package, and you want to be a partner with us, and if you've always wanted your own magazine and you just haven't been able to pull it together, this is the perfect way to do so. Think of it as a franchise. Think of it like that. So go to bewellmagazines.com, click on the membership page, and you'll be able to see all that stuff there. Did I miss anything there at all, Imani?
I think you captured it. Yeah, I've had quite a few publishing program conversations today. So when I think about the
Nice.
things I shared in those meetings, you covered it. Please check out that YouTube video. It is explained very well. In all my meetings, I'm saying a bunch of stuff right now, but go listen to Mike. He got it down pat. He understands how to explain it a lot better than I do.
Awesome, awesome. And then last but not least, I just want to share with you through WeMerge Media, we launched a new service. I know a lot of you are starting to catch on and realizing that, you know what? I don't have an email list. I'm not building an email list. I need to build an email list because what if something happens to these social media platforms and I don't have any way to reach the people that I've been doing all this work to get to follow me? So we have something called ebook funnels. Go to wemergemedia.com. You can learn about ebook funnels. Basically, what that is, it's a service that will provide where we'll design your ebook for you. You just give us your expertise. If you need some help pulling that information together, we have some resources for you. We'll build an email funnel so that you have a graphic you can share on social media, you can put on your website. We'll also create a sign up form that people can fill out so that they can sign up to get on your list. And then once they join your list, they're going to get access to the book, and that can all be automated. So designing the book, creating your funnel, teaching you how to use it so that you can market it and start getting email addresses. Go to wemergemedia.com. It's under our services page, and it's called ebook funnel. We have a couple of that we've done already as examples. So we have therapist Mikkel Daniels, where we designed an ebook for her. And then we also have Chantel Taylor from Midwest Advantage Business Center, where we did a young adults in taxes, because so many young entrepreneurs have started business over the past couple of years, and they need to know, and their parents need to know about the tax liabilities associated with that. So those are just 2 of the ebooks that are available there that you can take a look at if you're curious to see how this system works. But if again, make sure you start to build an email list in 2023 if you haven't already, because that's going to be important to do so that you can grow your business and have people at the click of a button without always having to jump on social media. So, all right, all right. So now we're going to go into our topic for today, which is about a self-discovery. And Amani's going to take over from here. I'm going to be behind the scenes watching the comments and all that good stuff. But I'm going to remove myself from the screen, Amani, and I'm going to let you take it over. Okay.
For sure, for sure. I might need you to jump back on just to answer some questions, more of a dialogue and conversation. But for the most part, I definitely have a few things that I wanna cover in terms of self discovery and why I'm passionate about this topic. So when I think about like the reason I started my brand Natural E, I literally just had this conversation today. Back in 2014, I was in high school. I started Natural E, which was naturally beautiful at the time as a way to kind of uplift myself during a very challenging time, high school years, depending on the type of student you are. You may be the popular kid or you may not be. And I definitely wasn't the popular one. So dealing with like bullying and insecurities and challenges at that time, I needed something to keep me, you know, in a positive mindset. So I started my blog at the time, and that grew into the t-shirt brand that I have now, just creating shirts with uplifting messages and things like that. So I recognize that over the years, now we're in 2023 and that was in 2014, I've continued to build a community of people that resonate with that message and the value of just uplifting ourselves, affirming ourselves, and making sure that we have a foundation of self-love in everything that we do. And as I've been like working with Mike and continuing to figure out the direction I want to go with my company, I really wanted to put more of an emphasis on that self discovery journey, because that's what I'm doing. Like that's what I've been doing. I think self discovery, the journey of it is a lifelong journey, and I feel like being able to document that publicly. Like obviously, I don't post everything regarding my journey and what I go through, but being able to communicate aspects of it, the struggles, and also what's going well as I navigate self discovery, like it could really help someone and benefit other people. And when I think about our businesses and our brands, we're really kind of just sharing things we've been able to overcome. Like what were our pain points? We figure out a problem that we have to solve. We have to solve for ourselves, and we put that out into the world. So whether you work in finances or you work in personal development work or health and fitness, like you that was a challenge for you, you worked through it and you mastered it, and now you're able to teach somebody else. And so you either have mastered it and you teach other people, or you're teaching people along the journey. And so when I think about self-discovery, that's something that I'm really passionate about, not only capturing my journey and my story, but being able to support people along the way, as they're on their journey. So that's like the foundation of where this came from, where the passion came from. And the reason I think that is important, there's three things that, and I took notes because I'm like, I don't want to forget to say anything. There's three things that I feel like are very important, as to why we should intentionally embark on our self-discovery journey. I feel like a lot of us are on this journey, and it's not something we're like, I'm on a self-discovery journey, I'm on a self-discovery journey, but we are naturally finding ways to improve or get better, or implement new habits in our life and things like that. So I'm really challenging folks to like intentionally put this practice in their life, the practice of self-discovery. And I say practice because it's something you have to intentionally put effort and time into. You may go through spurts of your life where you're super busy, it's a lot of chaos, and you months down the line, like, dang, like I haven't done anything for myself. I haven't intentionally written anything down in my journal to reflect. I haven't built a new habit. I just been on autopilot. And so this is me challenging folks to create space for intentional self-discovery and self-actualization. So the three things I mentioned, number one is reflection. I think that this first step is very important, of being able to say, where have I been? Like what have I been through? Make like really accepting and understanding all the things that you've been through that got you to the current moment. And then the next step, number two, I would say to acknowledge. So the first step is to reflect, think about the past, and make some peace with that. And then I would say to acknowledge where you currently are. Like saying, this is where I am in my life right now based on the things that happened in the past. Like my decisions that I made in my life led me to this point, and making peace with that and accepting that, acknowledging that. The last thing, number three, I would say from there, you've reflected, you've acknowledged. Now it's time to create the life that you desire, create the life that you want to live, a life that you're proud of, based on not only reflecting on the past, understanding what you don't want to go back to and include in your life, what went well in the past that you want to continue to include in your life. And then when you think about where you currently are, you just reflecting on the future, and thinking about the future and saying, okay, how can I use what I've been through, where I am now, to create my ideal life, a life that I'm proud of, leave a legacy. So for those who have children, being able to say, how can I exist in a way that, leaves a legacy for my children and leaves behind the message that I want to be there when I'm no longer here. So like really taking intentional time to say, during my self-discovery journey, as I'm figuring out who I am and how I want to exist in this world, I'm going to intentionally reflect on a daily basis on like the past, the present, and the future. Journals, I think, are very important. I've been posting about that on social media, acknowledging where we currently are, taking responsibility for where we are in our life, and then creating the life that we desire, the life that we want to live. Those are like the three things as far as why, like why self-discovery, why figure out who you are. Those things are captured within in the process, and I think those three things are very, very important and foundational in our healing work, in our self-discovery work. So I said I did a lot of talking, and I said all that to say I do have some questions for Mike for us to talk more about this. But I said all that to say, if you're not familiar already, I'll have Mike talk about Bond to Build and then explain how you can get access to this content and information on Bond to Build.
Awesome, Amani. Thank you. And I think that that's some amazing, amazing work that you're doing, putting this program together. Because I agree. I think that a lot of us end up going through life reacting to things that are occurring as we go, rather than really kind of setting some intentions about like, what do we want it to be and feeling like we have a choice in it. A lot of times people may be grown into circumstances that they feel like this is just the way that it is. And I think that process that you described with self discovery allows people to start realizing that I have a choice in this matter. And there's some things that I can do, some practices that I can develop to be able to change the trajectory of where I want my life to go and what kind of legacy I want to leave behind. So I think that's some amazing stuff that a lot of people need, regardless of how old you are. I want to let everyone know a little bit more information about how to get access to it. So I'm going to share my screen with you so that you can just kind of get a feel for how this is set up. So I have a community called bondtobuild.com. If you go to bondtobuild.com, you'll land on the page. And the reason why I started this is that I just realized in my work that I work with a lot of amazing people, a lot of talented people who do some amazing things. And I get to see all this stuff, the people that they get to work with. But I'm like, how can I bring everybody that I know together in one place so that that synergy can take place and people can start feeding and collaborating and sharing with each other. So bondtobuild.com is a virtual community where anybody's invited to join. There's a number of different ways that you can join. One of them is to go through Natural E University that Amani set up, because that's where she's going to be hosting her courses in her class for the self-discovery journey. So if you go to bondtobuild.com, you're going to get on the page, and because you're not already a member, you'll have an option to choose a plan. And when you look at the plans, you'll want the one that says Natural E University. There are both monthly and annual plans, so you can do a free trial for either or. I believe it's a 30-day free trial, so your first month can be free if you're doing the monthly, or you get 1 month free if you're doing the annual. And they'll give you access to the space inside of Bond to Build, plus you get access to all the course material that's going to be inside of Natural E University and the support and things that Amani's offering there. How did I do?
That was a great pitch. Yeah. So it's hosted there in Bond to Build. And the self-discovery course is just one piece of what you have access to in that space. So Natural E University is a community within the community of Bond to Build. So it's a really dope opportunity because not only do you get the self-discovery course, there's a community of people who are also going through that course. And you get monthly workshops that I'll be hosting and bringing people in to co-host those workshops with me. We have monthly challenges. Mike already completed his 7-day movement. And then there's also journaling sessions that we do. And then I provide coaching on a weekly basis, group coaching. And then those who opt in at the yearly rate get access to one-on-one coaching. with me as well. And I'm also recognizing that in this space, we're building a community of like really dope entrepreneurs who come from different areas of expertise. And so I don't come to those coaching sessions with the expectation that I know everything and have the answers to what you guys may needing support with, whether it's with the self-discovery journey or your business needs. I really try to position myself in a way where I can provide resources and connections based on what your needs are. So when it comes to like helping my podcast, I'm like, I'm gonna send you to podcast school or some of my other connections and things like that based on what you need. So it's just a really dope space to kind of get outside of the norm of Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn as a normal means of socializing online, which is what I love about Bond to Build. Like it's a very unique community that's tailored to your specific area of interest. So I know in Bond to Build, there's like some fitness challenges with what's her name? I got a chance to Yolanda. She's hosting fitness challenges. Carmen, my mom, has some really dope things in there for Be Well members. Mike has podcast school and a bunch of other dope opportunities within that space. So when you go in there on Bond to Build, you're able to say like, okay, I want to do this self-discovery journey, or I need to participate in this fitness challenge, and really be and engage on your terms. That's my favorite thing about Bond to Build, engaging on your terms. It's a safe space. Like the folks on there are mindful about like the energy they're putting out and knowing that they want positive energy back from the engagement. And I can name a million things I love about Bond to Build. In a lot of the spaces, when you read the overview, you see like this is an environment free of cyberbullying and stuff like that. Like really being intentional about how you interact online, and the expectation is set when you join the space. So I love that, and that's why when I was thinking about how do I want to launch this course, how do I want to provide this space for those in my network and new people, and Bond to Build was the perfect space to do that on.
Awesome. Yeah, what I want people to realize is like we've spent so many years in like traditional social media, and we've seen what the outcome of that was. Not everything on there is necessarily going to be to your benefit and to your personal growth and development. So I'm like, how can we use the features and the benefits that people enjoy, the connectivity that you get from social media, but create an environment where people are connected to things that are going to help them improve in different areas of life. And that's really the vision of it. So like having all these people come to the platform and bring their expertise allows all of us to sharpen our skills and to be able to learn and find the resource that we need within there. So, come on over. There's a number of different ways, like I mentioned, we have work sessions where, we get together a couple of times a week, do some virtual co-working, play some music in the background, all virtually. Get stuff done. Is highly productive. Jojo Pa's going to be bringing in Soroma Home opening this year soon too. So there's a lot of amazing things that are going to be happening there, and encourage you to come on in, try the self-discovery journey, Naturally University. I did the 7-day movement challenge because for a whole like 6 months, I'm like, I need to start walking again. I didn't do none of that, but thanks to Imani's challenge, it got me moving because all I had to commit to was 7 days. And 7 days consistently, that kind of developed a pattern where I've been walking every day since then. So I love that challenges that you have in there. That's cool.
Yeah, that's my favorite part about the challenges, because I'm trying to figure out how to tailor my space to the busy entrepreneur. And the best way to prioritize ourselves is by making ourselves a priority, like literally saying I really care about this next phase in my life, and putting that at the forefront of what you're doing. So it's not a group that requires you to be in there every day engaging in conversation, but it is a great checkpoint to say, okay, we got a challenge going on right now, let me get my day 3 of movement in, because we talking about it now and I forgot I got to post my day 6 in Bond to Build the Naturally group. So I'm like, it's really a dope space for accountability, and I appreciate all your engagement as I get it off the ground, because it's really showing me what it's going to look like as I get more people in the space and as more people engage in Naturally University. And so I think it's really exciting to do the challenges in a way that fits the needs of the average busy entrepreneur. Like, you don't have to do 30 days of anything. Just pick the best 7 days that work for you within that month and say, I'm eating healthy for these 30 days, or I'm going to write in my journal for these 7 days. I already got all the challenges planned out for the whole year. So I'm excited to put them together with you all and participate, because it's been super helpful for me too.
Cool. So make sure you go to bondtobuild.com, click on choose a plan, take advantage of your free month with Natural Eat University so that you can check it out, do some of the challenges, meet some of the people that are in the group. We will be posting the link after this live into the comments and into the description of where you're watching this video. Anything else that you wanted to share or bring up at all, Imani?
I think that was everything. Y'all be on the lookout. We got some content coming soon because the retreat is this weekend. So make sure you look at our social media posts and look at our stories, because we about to be living in luxury this weekend. So make sure y'all tune in and engage with us online and figure out how you can tap into our next retreat.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. So the Arizona retreat is happening at the Arizona Biltmore Hotel, which is this super nice luxury hotel here in Phoenix. And then in April, there's another retreat. So depending on where you are, if you're in Milwaukee or in the Midwest, the next retreat is going to be April 28th through the 30th, that weekend. That's going to be at the Iron Horse Hotel. So just go to BeWellMagazines.com and you can get all the details for the memberships we talked about, for the retreat that we talked about. We're going to be putting up our virtual schedule. So there's some virtual trainings that are coming up, which are going to be listed on there. So if you get that membership today for $179, you'll get 20% off of those trainings once they become available. So Joshua said, I am there in Milwaukee. Awesome. Yes, it's going to be a fun time, a good time. So thank you all for tuning in today. Appreciate you tuning in for Talk It Up Tuesday. Remember that we are here every Tuesday for the most part, unless we got something going on. But just make sure that you are, wherever you're watching is, that you subscribe and follow so that you'll get the notifications when the next one goes. But we'll be back next week, Tuesday at about 5:30 Mountain Standard Time, 6:30 in the Central, 7:30 on the East, 4:30 for those of you in the Pacific time. So thank you so much. Jojo Pa says, I love that someone as young as you, Imani, is living so consciously. You rock. Thank you for sharing the learnings from your life so far. That's beautiful.
I love it, Jojo Pa. I need you to be my mentor or my coach, or I need to be talking to you more often, Jojo Pa, because you're a huge inspiration for me, and you are a perfect example of living, authentically in our truth, and just in taking that time to reflect on self. Like, I could talk about the wisdom walk and all of that stuff all day. I think you are just doing amazing work, and it's inspiring for people like me.
Awesome. Yeah, Jojo Pa is amazing, and she's inside of the Bond to Build group too. She has on coming back soon her I forgot creative. What's the name we call them again on Mondays? Creative cafes. So those will be resuming soon. So that's free for anybody who has access to Bond to Build. You'll get to see why we talk about Jojo Pa so much. She'll lift your spirit up. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Thanks again for tuning in, and we will see you again next week. Have a good one.